Yo, yo,
What's the word, my boy?
you already know, brother. Just excited to hop right back. Hop. Hey, bro, I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I'm just lost for words. I'm excited to get into this. Gavel Sports. Let's go. We should introduce ourselves, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Long time in the making. Let's do it.
So should we, tell everybody that's gonna be watching this what we're gonna be doing?
Well, first and foremost, let's do introductions. Start off strong, man. So, if y'all don't know, it's me and my boy Josh. My name Tyrone. We went to the same high school together. Been brothers ever since, man. Like, man, countless days just talking sports, bro. You come to my house, talk sports. We go play basketball together. Basketball is big background for us. Um, Man, I'm just excited to start just talking sports with you, bro, on a larger scale, on a bigger scale. So, my name's Tyrone. We went to college, went to Lawrence University, Appleton, Wisconsin. Uh, and that's where I really honed in on, my passion for sports. Like everybody used to tell me, "Hey, you got a mind for this." And I really ain't listening when they first were saying it. But then I was like, you know what? I really do. I sit up, watch ESPN all the time, follow the greats like Stephen A, and kind of just got into my own. I started writing for the sports page of my college, and it's been a passion ever since, bro.
Hey, bro, you different, bro. You're different.
Appreciate that, my boy.
Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Bro, we played football together.
Yeah,
We played the video game together. I'm
man.
talking about
2K go crazy.
creating players.
2K definitely went crazy.
Man, we created seasons with players, Madden, watch football, fantasy leagues, everything, man.
All that, man. Man, tell them a little bit about yourself, man, because you a star in the making, bro. If not already a star.
Hey, you too, brother. Honestly speaking, bro, man, I was a late bloomer. Started playing sports. I want to say probably eighth grade. Um, Basketball, football, played, high school basketball with bro. Ty, I'm Josh. Um, Played basketball with bro, football, baseball, we played together. So we've always talked about sports. We always played sports. I went to college at Lakeland University up in Wisconsin too.
Hmm.
Um, Not too far away in terms of proximity from Lawrence University where Ty went. So I'm excited to talk about sports. Um,
Hold on. I can't let you be that humble, my boy. Gotta
what you
let 'em
mean?
know you hooped that Lakeland, bro.
Oh, I was trash though. I was trash.
You ain't trying to hear that.
I was trash, bro.
You ain't trying to hear that, man. Every time I seen you hoop, you was getting better.
And that's the thing, and that's what we want to do here. I've always, spoke and talked about sports, and I've always said some crazy things when it came to sports. But a lot of times it was true. A lot of times it was true. Like I remember about like 10 years ago, I said I'll start a team with Steph Curry over Kevin Durant, and everybody thought I was crazy. But here and there, here and there, here and there.
Did that hold up though? It kind of did hold up. It's a tough argument. It kind of did hold up though. It's a tough argument though.
I'm picking Steph. He won by himself. He won by himself, bro.
I will
But
give you that.
this is the year Kevin Durant has a chance. So let's hop right into it, bro. Let's just get it cracking.
Let's do it.
It's Gavel Sports. We in the courtroom.
Let's
You
do it.
feel me? So
All rise. Let's
all rise.
do it.
So I guess, let's hop right into it in terms of sports issues and this paradigm shift in terms of what's going on in the world. So do you like the play in?
don't know, bro. I'm kind of a purist when it comes to a lot of things, man. And I know growing up, getting to that eighth seed meant something. Kind of don't mean that much no more, man. You could be a 10th seed and have a chance. So for me personally, I think it's okay. I don't think it's like groundbreaking or anything like that. The add teams to a playoff scenario, the more you water it down. So I'm gonna have to say they gotta show me something because I'm still not convinced.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think majority the problem with the play-in, brother, is right now teams are tanking towards the end of the season.
Hmm.
Good teams because they're sitting their players. In terms of the cause and effect, when you really dive deep inside of what's going on, a lot of teams are load managing. And now load managing is a result of tanking at the end of the season because teams want those certain matchups. With
Man,
that,
you said something profound there because it's like tanking always been around, but it's usually the bottom of the league tanking. But now you got teams. What we was just talking about it. Utah Jazz was like number one in the West for like half
all year.
the year, for half the year through February, pretty much, bro. And now they 12th in the West, and it's kind of like you could have got one of them spots, man. So it's
You,
making good teams tank. And that's what I don't like about it. And not only that, the 82 game season don't even matter for real no more. Because you got 10 teams. 20 teams out of 32 teams has a chance because of the play.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
more than half the league.
And that's where I like the play in the sense that it took away the bottom teams from taking every year. Like
Hmm.
the Philadelphia 76ers, they trusted the process, quote unquote, but the process didn't work. I don't think, I think it's a process curse. You shouldn't be able to lose on purpose and win a championship. When you look at what the 76ers had, Ben Simmons, failure, Markel Fultz, failure, which is doing awesome right now for the Orlando Magic.
Man, that changed the scenery.
They passed up on Jason Tatum. They passed up on Jason Tatum. And on top of that, they traded Jimmy Butler. I think that is a reflection of them trusting the process and trying to put their trust in Joel Embiid. And I think it's a process curse. I think they will not win unless unless they get a good combo guard, another Jimmy
Hey,
Butler or something.
hey, you know what I always say, man? Winning and losing come down to culture. Winners win and losers lose, bro. So when you put yourself in that mind frame, I'm gonna lose every year. Oh, you gonna lose every year.
Yeah, yeah. That's exactly what it is, bro. It's hard to get out of that losing culture.
Yeah. Once you used to losing, it become a habit.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. So the plan, I would say, I like the plan because we don't have that anymore. The tanking at the bottom of the league, and now it's tanking at the top of the league, but the play in took away the tanking. Like you just can't put all of these penalties on teams for one for tampering and for two tanking. You can't really tell if a team is tanking or not. People are gonna fight that. So they tried to take away both of those, and it's like the play-in changed it, but now players are sitting out even more. So
But you know what's crazy about the playing though? it's even more of a chess match of seeding. Cause teams really be scared of the smoke, bro.
Yeah,
They really be scared. They like, I don't want to play this team in the first round. So now it's even more of a chess match. All right, let me lose these last 2, 3 games so I don't gotta play the Celtics. That's what's going on right now.
they ducking the smoke, bro. Honestly speaking. Do you think the Clippers duck the smoke throughout the year?
See, I'm gonna tell on myself a little bit right now. I I, I believe in transparency. I ain't really been following that tough because, like I said, that play in make the 82 game season not really matter for real. Only thing the 82 game season is good for now is injuries, chemistry, which mess up if they got injuries. The chemistry is no longer
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
And what stats? That's the only thing that matter now. They not playing defense. Those whole 82 games. They waiting to play defense. No. So as far as if the Clippers, duck the smoke, oh yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say they duck the smoke, but the Clippers are really notorious when it comes to load management.
That's
That
why they won't win.
they are really notorious, and it's low key smart, but it's the Achilles heel at the same time because it's smart because now Kawhi got legs in the playoffs. His legs fresh. But it's a Achilles because what? Who they got to play now? They got to play KD in the Suns.
Yeah, they got KD. They got
Yeah,
KD.
bro. Trip.
But but if you ask me, I really don't care about that series because you know who's gonna win that series? The most healthiest team. Both of those teams, their players always get hurt. Chris Paul always have hamstring injuries. Devin Booker always have hamstring injuries. Paul George, you can't blow your breath on that man. Kawhi, Kawhi Lillard, Kawhi just always get hurt. But Kawhi, I put it like this: this is why the Clippers won't win. Just like you said, it's about culture. The only reason Kawhi Leonard won in Toronto is because they already had an established culture. They already had a winning team, a winning program, winning players, winning coaches, and they had depth on the bench.
Hmm.
The Clippers have the same thing, but the Clippers had over the past 100 years since its existence has had a losing culture. They
It's not.
always lose, bro. And
It's
the thing is, you can't load manage your best player with an organization that always lose.
so what you telling me is they got to get up out of LA because they sharing that building with one of the most herald franchises in the NBA, bro.
Ever, ever. They have to. They have to, unless you get a player that's gonna play majority of the games and not load manage.
Hmm.
Because they load managing on an extreme level. They miss a lot of games, Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. They load manage more than any other players, bro. And honestly speaking, the Clippers is the perfect team to do it with. Because they fan base really don't
Okay.
care. And the season, like you said, brother, it starts after really the All-Star break.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna go out on the limb and say the play in got to show me more, man. Not even that, bro. I'm just flat out say it. I'm gonna flat out say it. I don't like it. I I don't care.
I like it. I like it.
You like it?
I like it.
I'm gonna
I
try to
like
give
it.
it a chance, man. But I'm a purist when it comes to that. I need 1 through 8 to prove that they deserve to be in the playoffs, bro.
Who has the most to prove in the play-in right now?
Let me see who we got in the play in. We got the Bulls. We got Raptors, Hawks, Heat, T Wolves, Lakers, Thunder, Pelicans. I think the team that got the most to prove is the Lakers, bro. I'm gonna just say it. LeBron James. Where you at, brother?
Yeah, I
AD. That's another player you can't blow your breath on too hot.
yeah, but he has shown in the past he just needs to make it to the playoffs.
I hope so. Cause I was a AD. I mean, past tense. I was an AD fan. But brother man, you gotta be on the court, bro. The best ability is availability.
No
If you
lie.
not playing,
No cap.
you not providing any impact. So I think the Lakers, just because of what we already said, the most heralded franchise in NBA history, you got arguably the GOAT. I wouldn't necessarily say he the GOAT, but he generational type player in LeBron James, right? Billionaire, mogul, icon.
Go.
If the man ain't playing, they still talking about him on ESPN. You got a big that people were saying was over Tim Duncan. I don't know how.
Who
Yeah,
said that?
they were saying AD was better than Tim
Who
Duncan, bro.
said that?
When he first got to the Lakers, they was going crazy saying that AD might be better than Tim Duncan. I didn't- you got to show me the Carfax,
You know, some people kids. I don't know who said that, but they cray. They
right?
need to stop drinking on what they drinking on because they obviously drinking on something that might might be messing up their brain cells, bro.
Yeah,
Because at the end of the day, bro, Tim Duncan arguably
arguably.
in some people's eyes had a better career than Kobe Bryant.
Oh yeah, neck and neck the whole time.
Because it was one team that constantly beat Kobe, and that was the Spurs. And some people argue the Spurs had more Hall of Famers. And some people argue that the Spurs always had a Hall of Fame coach. So I feel that. I would say, bro, honestly speaking, I'm a little bit, like you said, I'm concerned with AD because he has a bone spur in his foot, and that's like a hamstring injury. So when you think about that, when you take that into consideration, bone spur injuries, you can move wrong, and then it's a setback for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think in the play-in right now, the team with the most pressure, I think the Lakers are going to get in easy because the Minnesota Timberwolves. Uh, I don't know what's going on there. You got Rudy Gobert swinging on some of his teammates.
Crazy.
Another teammate punched a wall, broke his hand. It's just, yeah, it's crazy going on, crazy stuff going on in Minnesota right now. I would, and the Lakers just match up way better
Mm-hmm.
against the Minnesota Timberwolves. But I would say this: I think the Miami Heat has the most pressure right now.
Explain yourself, brother. I want to hear this.
I say that because one, I'm crazy. Two, I think if I think the Atlanta Hawks are going to go into that series and everybody thinks the Heat is going to automatically win, and I think the Heat are going to lose. I think Trey Young has something to prove. He led the league in assists, and he didn't make the All Star game. Also, too, as well, the Heat in its totality, bro. The Heat in its totality. If they lose this, you break that team up. You
Yeah,
got to get rid of Bam. You got to trade Jimmy Butler. He's getting old. The NBA is a business. I don't think Kyle Lowry is going to step up. I think he's more of a depreciating Point guard. I think the point guards now are just too athletic. You have more rising star point guards that's bigger and stronger, i.e. De'Aaron Fox, i.e. LaMelo Ball,
Hmm.
6, 7 point guards that can shoot. And I just think it's going to get even more tougher. I think I think Atlanta can get a win. One game, I think Trey Young could get hot, and I think he could win. So I think the Miami Heat under the most pressure. Everybody talk about Jimmy Butler, playoff Jimmy, but I feel like it's going to be an upset in the play-in, and I think that'll probably be the upset.
You're not far off with your assessment. I will say that. Uh, I think the team with the least to lose is the Bulls, man. They got the least to lose. They got the least to lose in my eyes, only because everybody can watch the Bulls and they can tell that we need Lonzo Ball.
Facts, facts.
There's no way you watch the Bulls and you don't say where's Lonzo. But in the same breath, with breaking up teams, trying something new, a new recipe. If they don't make it to the playoffs, which is very slim to none at this point. We got to shake something up in Chicago, bro. Something got to change. I'm
Do
tired.
you trade DeMar DeRozan?
Here's why I say no. I don't think we get anything from him. He's in the decline of his career. Not saying that he's still not an amazing player, but the game has aged him out because he can't stretch the floor.
Do, if you keep him, do you just let him walk into free agency and don't get nothing back for him?
Here's the thing. I really don't think we can get a pack of bubblegum for him. To keep it a buck, who wants DeMar DeRozan? Who needs him on their team? Like, I'm not trying to talk bad about the guy. I like him, but he's past his prime. It's a 3-point shooting league. He's not really dunking on people, so he's not selling tickets for real.
He's an all star though.
He is an all star, which is why I think they try to.
The Bulls have two all stars and they're in the 10th spot.
I think they try to leverage his all star status, bro. Have him recruit. It's Chicago, the third largest city in the U.S. Who don't want to come to Chicago? I think if they could get him to be that spokesperson for the franchise, that would be better than trying to get him for a couple second round picks.
If you Milwaukee, do you want to face Toronto or the Bulls in the first round?
The Bulls, easy. And the reason why I say the Bulls easy is because who gonna guard Giannis? Chris Middleton. Who gonna guard him? The Bulls do got one of the best defending backcourts in the league, but Patrick Beverly can't put the ball in the rim. Caruso not finna put up 20 points tonight. So now you got Vucevic going against Giannis and Brook trying to get 50.
Stretching them out to that 3-2. Yeah, that's barbecue chicken, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. The Bulls could take them to 5 games.
We can take them to 5, but that ain't 7
They're not taking them to 7, unless you know Zach Levine go for like 40
a night.
a night. We might could take them to 6, realistically.
And that's what I'm saying. Like the Bulls, the type of team that need to take everything to 7. I don't see the Bulls winning in 4 against nobody. we not gonna have home field advantage. So winning in six is out the question. The Bulls only really play well at the United Center.
Yeah, we'll take them to five. We'll take them to five.
That's still an exit. We still losing. Whereas Toronto, they've been up and down, but Toronto been on some winning streaks this year.
Yeah, and I don't. Yeah, I don't think Milwaukee match up with Seattle really good.
Yep. And I'm hard on the Bulls, and it's because I love the Bulls, man. I just don't see them, even if they get in the playoffs, which I'm hoping, because I would never want to see the Bulls not make the playoffs. But I don't see them beating nobody in the East right now. Not even the Knicks.
The Knicks are sweet though.
You feel me? So it's like they
Give
got
me a lot of them.
they playing with house money. I think the Bulls will make it to the playoffs just off the mere fact that don't nobody think they can make it. They playing with house money. They ain't got nothing to lose. They ain't got nothing to lose. That's just my opinion about it.
Who has everything to lose in the NBA right now?
Everything to lose. I would say it's not the Bucks because the Bucks got Giannis locked up in that contract. I would say the team with the most to lose right now is Boston, and I say Boston because how long we just gonna keep letting Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown be the linchpin of the team, and they don't go past the second round.
Do you trade Jalen Brown if you or Jason Tatum if you
Now,
do?
that's somebody who you could get some assets for, not DeMar DeRozan. Jalen Brown will bring you home a couple picks.
Hey, what you on with DeMar DeRozan,
I
bro?
love my boy DeMar DeRozan, but bro, are you telling me if you was a general manager right now, you would give up legitimate draft stock, couple players, or even a bag of cash, bro, for DeMar DeRozan?
Buy him out?
I wouldn't want to do that unless the only team that I would do that for is Denver needed.
I think Denver has the most to lose.
You think so?
The reason why I say that Boston doesn't have their coach. And we're going to see what this coach is made of. Second round, maybe even first. First round, Jason Tatum can win you that series. But if they play Miami, I don't know.
Tough,
I don't know.
tough.
Now, second round, their coach is going to have to show can he coach. If you can't coach, the second round is going to show. The only reason I say that is because you need to know how to manage games. And
Yeah,
then these teams out of 7 games, you need to understand all the weaknesses. You need to make the right calls. You need to make the proper timeouts. You need to make the right subs. You need to know when to give the players the ball when they need the ball. You need to know when players are getting tired. You need to know, like, it's so much that goes into coaching in the playoffs because when you play the same team back to back to back to back, it's difficult. That's why a lot of the playoff games, you might have one team blow a team out by 20, the next game, the same thing. So it's like, people pick up on these players' tendencies. I think the Denver Nuggets have the most pressure.
I ain't gonna lie. You just changed my mind with that argument, and that don't happen often. But what I will say, you know who is looking real scary for?
Who?
We all love them, the Golden State Warriors.
Hey. And this, I feel like I feel like that's probably top three series I'm most excited about watching. Only
Yeah,
because it's Wardell. Wardell Curry is playing. Two, two, De'Aaron Fox and their young team. I'm excited to see them. Three, Mike Brown, the coach of the year, coached for the Golden State Warriors, I believe last year. So he knows the Warriors in and out. They run similar systems. They run similar systems, and Sacramento and the Bay is close. The only I will give the Golden State Warriors the upper hand in this series because I think at those home games for Sacramento, it'll be more Warrior fans than
yep,
Sacramento fans.
yep. They definitely gonna be set tripping. Yep,
It's not going to be a home game, and that's historically how Sacramento have been. They're great teams in the past. That home court advantage, and I don't think the Kings will have that.
yep.
But I'm mostly excited to see that because I don't think De'Aaron Fox matchup wise, you don't want to put him on Curry because that's going to get him tired. And then he's been the most clutch player in the NBA all year. He has the most clutch points. And then on top of that, if he's guarding Curry going through all of them screens, that's going to kill him. So other than Curry, who you going to put? Other than De'Aaron Fox, my apologies, who you going to put on Curry? And Curry always kill the king. Always.
Yeah,
So I just feel like they need more. It's just not a good matchup for them, even with the home court. I got Golden State winning in 6 games.
I think Golden State edge them out probably in seven, but
7?
probably in seven.
If we go 7, Sacramento might win.
I don't know because that ain't no true home game like you said.
You right. You right. You right.
But the reason why I say this is a must-watch playoff series. When the last time you seen the Kings in the playoffs?
Chris Webber.
Chris Webber, Pager, Rade Diva, Mike Baby.
They had a whip, low key.
That was a whip. I ain't gonna lie. 2K splash all day. But I say that to say it's been a long time coming, bro. And one thing I like about the Kings being third in the West, it's like finally we get some shake up in teams.
Do you think that's a cause and effect of the play-in?
Mm, nah, I just think they came out of nowhere, bro. They was that driver in your blind spot, and you ain't seeing until you tried to change lanes. I think that I think that's really what just happened with the Kings because I didn't expect.
Hey, I will say this: the Kings, if they go out first round, it was successful.
Oh yeah, them just making the playoffs. Everybody deserved their paycheck.
Do anybody think they're actually going to the NBA Finals?
Nah,
No.
nah.
Let's be realistic. Let's call a spade a spade. If we playing spades right now, if you
They
looking
heart,
at your hand,
they hearts.
they hearts. They hearts. They not even a diamond. If I'm the hey, look, hey, I'm just saying they're not going to the NBA Finals. Let's be realistic. They the best thing they could possibly do is make it to the Western Conference.
I will say this. I will say this. It's something about being on TV that just change your fortune. Cause they not a big market team at all. So by them being a third seed in the playoffs, everybody gonna be tuning in because, like you said, Mister Wardell Steph Curry
bro.
playing.
Steph is about to have like 50 a game, bro.
That's primetime television. Now look,
Steph,
I'm gonna show you how connections get you a long way. Let them take them to 7 games. Let them take the Warriors to 7 games. You don't think free agency gonna pop off for them? Only thing they gotta say is number one offense in the league. Over with. Everybody wants that. They got a point guard that's a hooper, and they got a big man that, to be frank, I didn't think was that good.
Sabonis in Indiana, he made the All Star game,
He did, but that's also coming from a watered down East team. I mean East Conference that year.
and he proved himself this year that he's actually a good power forward. Made the All Star game
And that's what I'm saying. Them
in
playing
the West.
time television versus stuff, people gonna get a deep dive at that because not a lot of people got NBA League Pass. I ain't got that, so I'm gonna get to watch them.
Hey, low key, that's everybody in America. Nobody, even I don't even think League Pass had the games.
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
like at the end of the day, bro, if I'm Golden State and Drew Wiggins just came back,
Yeah, that was big. That was big.
huge. We don't know where his mental is at, but if he say he want to play, I know when you're going through stuff and you play basketball when you're ready to come back. If they didn't force him to, that's to get your mind off of what's going on. I think Andrew Wiggins will actually play well.
X Factor.
But to my point, I think you put Andrew Wiggins at the 4 and you put Draymond at the 5 and you stretch Sabonis out. You make Sabonis play defense, and then they really don't have no rim protectors.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You ain't gotta play too much defense. Let Draymond Green.
And then Draymond on Sabonis,
Now that's be tough on the other end, but on offense, only thing Sabonis got to do is play free throw line down. Draymond not shooting.
but Draymond doing handbacks,
He is.
doing
He is.
passing screens.
He is.
Sabonis gonna have to move all game, bro. All game. All game. He's gonna be tired offensively. I just think Sabonis is he's going to have to work, and I don't think he's going to have those same stats he had all year. I think he's going to be tanked because they really don't have no depth or no defense at the 4 and the 5 spot.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. Ain't nobody gonna have stats they had all year. They ain't play defense. Those 82 games.
Hey, I, yeah, and that's why LeBron James broke the record.
Yep. Ain't nobody playing defense the first 82 games of the year, bro.
LeBron said, "I'm going to play another 5 years."
Man, LeBron was going crazy the last game of the year. That man was fadeaway three like he was Steph.
Last year, he set out the last couple of games so Joel Embiid can get the scoring title, bro. Think about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
When you right, you right.
So, who's your dark horse pick right now in playing?
My dark horse pick right now. By
If you
dark
had
horse,
to
you
pick
mean
one,
by winning the championship or just making it pop?
making it far.
Hey, that's for all my New York boys. That's for all my New York boys. I want to see
Hey,
it. I want to see it. I want to see the Mecca go crazy, bro. I want to see it.
I ain't gonna lie. I think somebody gonna go to New York over the next couple of years.
That's what I'm saying. If they can make it, I want to say They in the same bracket as the Bucks. If they can make it, if they can push the Bucks to 6 games, free agency gonna drop for them.
The Bucks got an easy pathway, bro.
Oh
To the
yeah,
finals.
oh yeah. East. If they don't make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, like
They making it, bro.
it's not a successful season. I don't care what they stats look like. I don't care what Giannis stats look like. If they don't make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, what was it for?
Yeah, yeah. Honestly speaking, bro, if I had a dark horse, who would it be? I'm torn. I don't think the Lakers are dark horse, but I think they are. I would say this. Honestly speaking, I think Brooklyn beat the 76ers in the first round.
You calling that upset?
Upset.
That's your verdict.
Or it's going 7 games. That's my verdict. Yeah. If I had to pick a dark horse, Brooklyn. Brooklyn.
Still riding with for the New York boys.
Hey, ride with the one of them New York teams, they making it to the second round. One of them.
You know who I'm surprised to see up here? Like I said, I ain't watched too much of the regular season this year. But Cleveland really was fourth in the East.
Yeah, they like that. They was number one for a while too. They
Wow.
like that. Donovan Mitchell is like that, bro. You know what? I might have to change my pick. Because they have size, they got depth, they got scores, they got Karis LeVert, they got Donovan Mitchell,
Don't forget Garland now.
they got Darius Gar. You know what? I'm sorry, Brooklyn. I take that back. If I had to pick one dark horse, it would be Cleveland. I gotta go against you on that round, brother. I gotta go against you. I think
Hey,
somebody from New York coming out.
hey, I'm one of them people where I gotta see it to believe it. So if they go crazy for real, I put my respect on them. I gotta see it though. Post LeBron era, I gotta see it.
They'll make it to the second round. If you know what, I think if Cleveland make it out the first round and go against Milwaukee, I think they could take Milwaukee 7 games. They got the size to guard Giannis.
Yeah,
They got some players to get them 5 fouls. The Knicks don't. They just got Julius Randle and Big Fella. So
mm,
Cleveland beat.
we'll
Cleveland.
see. Like
Yeah, I'll take it. Give me Cleveland. Give me Cleveland.
I'm gonna be tuned.
Yeah. Give me Cleveland.
Yeah, I like that.
It'll be a high. Nah, top Thibodeau, it's not gonna be a high scoring game. Serious. It's gonna be close. You know?
Hmm. So look, man, we talked through a lot of the teams so far. Who you think coming out the East? Legitimately, who you think coming out the East?
Before the play in, it's tough. That's tough. I really want to see what happens during the play. I really want to see that. If I had to pick right now out the East, I like Boston. I
Hmm.
don't like their coach. I don't.
That's the only thing that's turning me off for Boston. They got everything else but a coach.
And then Boston is like they don't have a point guard. They miss Terry Rozier low key.
They do. Scary.
Marcus Smart came off the bench when Terry Rozier was there. You, it's just like you got you got two knights that could just get buckets, but I like Boston. I really do think it might be LA Boston in the championship this year.
Hmm.
Just off of Bill Russell saying the Celtics was going to go to the finals.
LA Boston is tough.
I really do think that every now and then LA Boston is in a championship. I really do believe that.
That's
Or it's,
tough.
or it's going to be an LA team, but I want to say LA Boston. But after the play in, I know for sure. Right now, coming out of the East, mm,
I'm gonna shoot you some bail. I'm gonna shoot you some bail, right? So this is pre-play in prediction. So we're gonna revisit this topic. But
I
I think the Suns coming out the West.
next year.
Nah, this year.
So you don't think nobody on the Suns not gonna get hurt?
I think it's just me. It's been proven. You put KD on an already built team, he is a championship mercenary. You hire KD to get you rings.
Okay, if Golden State beat the Kings and then Suns Warriors, who win that series?
The Suns.
KD
Here's why.
haven't played in Golden State since he left it.
Here's why. Right? D book, bad man. I'm talking about bucket getter. Buquitos.
I got them winning next year. I honestly Kevin Durant he haven't
I ain't
lost a game in like 20 games or something like that.
19-1. You just building my case for me because I ain't done. I ain't done. Not only that, you got CP. Now you know I'm a CP3 fan
Yeah, you've been rocking for CP3 for a minute.
since he got in the league. CP3 is a floor general. What we say a couple weeks ago when we was talking off L. This is what you need to win a championship. You need a floor general, CP3, versatile wings. You got KD. They got other cats that can guard the perimeter. Then you need a reliable big. He ain't gotta be Shaq. You need a big that's gonna guard the paint and grab rebounds. That's what DeAndre Ayton do.
I like them guaranteed next year. It's just right now, bro. I think the only way the Phoenix Suns win, if some way throughout the playoffs they realize that they have to sit CP3, it's gonna be some games they're gonna have to sit him. He's not the same anymore, and I
Yeah,
don't know if that's gonna be something that he can accept
but look,
because Westbrook KD first round.
but look, but look.
Westbrook
Here's
KD
why
first
I think
round.
it's viable for
And
them.
they call CP3 cones.
Here's why I think they can give CP3 a couple games off in the playoffs. Because they hired Kevin Durant to put the ball in the rim. Now D Book can be a combo guard.
Yeah, yeah,
He could be a combo guard. He's an underrated facilitator.
yeah.
Very underrated. I think you only get KD to your team if you look like you about to win. because that man don't like losing. The sorest loser I'd have never seen is KD.
Yeah, because he got clamped up last year by Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown, clamped that man up. I've never seen Kevin Durant just
Mm-hmm.
get clamped. He got clamped, bro.
And KD can play positions 2 through 4. Truly,
They got two players who can actually guard KD, bro. No other team got that, bro.
true,
Maybe the Clippers,
true.
Kawhi Paul George, maybe 6'9", 6'8", but he gonna kill him.
Paul George hurt my brother.
Oh yeah, it's over with. It's over with. Never mind. Never mind.
Now, let's stick a pin in that one. My East team pre playoffs, before the play in, we gonna table this again. But I don't see nobody beating Turbo Squad. Giannis.
Yeah, me either, bro. Me either, bro. That was my preseason pick, the Bucks.
And I don't even fool with the Bucks for real, but game recognized game. Can't nobody stop that Turbo Squad.
Hey, hey, straight head stick.
I'm talking about from pressing the Y button to get the rebound, 3 dribbles, dunk, Turbo Squad. That's Giannis.
I would actually like to see Embiid and Giannis play each other.
Giannis will run circles around Embiid. Embiid ain't got the stamina to keep up with him. He ain't got the motor to keep up with him.
You know,
And Doc Rivers ain't gonna out coach Milwaukee coach.
you think so?
Doc
Doc Rivers a good coach.
Doc Rivers was a good coach. He keep fumbling the bag. This man be up 3-1 multiple times. I remember cutting on the TV in what 2018. They were saying how that was rare. That happened every year now,
He
bro.
did it like 5 times. I would say this, bro. No lie, bro. And the when they up 3-1, they be winning the game by like 40. Then the late let the team come back up. I just feel like he always won with a point guard.
And that's what he truly don't get. Unless you say James Harden, a point guard, and I would necessarily wouldn't say that. He's a great combo guard.
Yeah, he's a combo guard, bro.
He is a great Rutgers Park player.
The Sixers will go far if James Harden turns switch on, bro.
Yep. And I don't know, man.
He has to win at least 2 games for them every round, bro, for them to go.
Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, you was talking about trust the process. I was trusting that process. I actually like the Sixers.
I like the Sixers this year.
It's just,
I
bro.
just have to be critical. I
Of
just
course.
have to because let's call a spade, bro. It didn't work. They got a whole new front office. They got Daryl Morey now. They switched the culture around. I like the Sixers this year. I think they can make it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
I like the Sixers.
They got the MVP.
Games I did watch this year. I watched a lot of the Sixers. And they kind of
Tobias Harris just killed me, bro. I'm sorry.
they kind of like the Kansas Jayhawks to me. Remember we was talking about the Kansas Jayhawks? Big fan. But when they in the drought, they in the drought.
And
I'm talking about thirst, straight cactus. And that's what happened to the Sixers too often, bro. They get stagnant, man. They get stagnant trying to do the same thing. James Harden, MB. It's only so many times you can spam stuff in the league, bro.
you know what, bro? If I had to pick a dark horse not in a play in to make it to the finals, it'd be the Sixers.
Be the Sixers. I hope you're right. I ain't gonna lie. I
I
hope.
really want Boston. I like Boston, and I just can't see nobody beat Milwaukee like you. But you know what? Because I want the Lakers to win, I'm gonna say 76ers out the East.
That'd be tough to see him beat in a.
76ers out the East.
That'd be tough. I like that. I like the 76ers. Again, they got
76ers out the East, bro.
they got to get past that blowing 3-1 lead, bro.
Maxi.
He cold. He cold.
You know what? I got the Sixers coming out the East.
Yeah.
Boston coach gonna choke, and Giannis wrist messed up. Give me
That
the
don't
East.
matter. He can't shoot no way.
Turbo Squad.
Turbo Squad.
Turbo Squad defeated. Turbo. Hey, give me the seven. I'm riding with the Sixers out the East.
That'd be nice to see. That'd be nice to see.
Because what's gonna happen? Forget Brooklyn. What I said about Brooklyn. My dark horse is Cleveland. Give me Give me the Sixers being Cleveland in the second round. No, no, no. Give me the Sixers beating Boston in the second round and going into the Eastern Conference Finals. Then they're going to win and go to the finals. I got the 76ers beating Milwaukee.
We'll see.
I don't think Al Horford can guard Embiid.
I don't think Al Horford can guard anybody either. Al Horford been around for a while.
Yep, yep. All right, who's on trial in the West?
The team on trial in the West is the Lakers. I'ma keep saying it.
Do you trade AD?
They gonna have to. Who else they gonna trade?
LeBron.
They not trading LeBron, bro. They not trading LeBron. LeBron is trying to stay in LA for the rest of his life. Bronny about to go to USC. They really building his legacy in Los Angeles. And I don't think, truthfully, this might be blasphemous of me, so correct me if I'm wrong. But truthfully, I wouldn't give up that much for LeBron.
I wouldn't either.
LeBron is in that he's almost in that MJ Wizards era. Almost.
That's a great point. That's a great point.
Almost. By the time Bronny make it to the league, he probably play another 1 year and then he done. He has
Yeah.
nothing else to prove.
The only thing that will extend his career is AD become MVP.
Only thing that truly can extend LeBron's career is if the Lakers get Bronny.
I agree. And Bronny got to be good.
He ain't even got to be that great because LeBron will stick around long enough to give him all his tricks.
Yeah. And he lead GM.
And he'll go straight from playing to running a front office.
I can see that. Because he's gonna own a team.
Oh
He's
yeah,
gonna own a team in Vegas. So
oh
they
yeah,
don't they gonna put him they gonna let him work for LA.
yeah. So who on trial? The Lakers. They waited too long to give LeBron pieces this year. Literally to the last second.
Yeah, for the last 3 years they had I never seen a poorly constructed roster.
They on trial.
So what's the verdict? After all of this, what's the verdict?
The verdict is number one. I'm tough on LeBron. He gotta show me something. He gotta show me something. Cause right now I can't decide.
You gotta hate the kid, man.
I ain't hating on him. I'm just saying, like right now he kind of in that twilight zone. Is is he still the goat, or are we getting MJ Wizards time? I I don't know. It's in the air with that, right? The other verdict is, and it's just me personally. Bulls got to make the playoffs. They don't make the playoffs, straight rebuild, straight like that. Um, and then the series to watch in the first round. I'm slamming my gavel on this. Steph Curry versus the revamped King.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
That's
Wardell.
that's the must watch TV series of the first round.
My verdict: LeBron going to the finals.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Going to the finals.
You wouldn't be Josh if you ain't say that.
Over the last since the All Star break, they like 19-8. They've had the second best record in the NBA. And AD and LeBron still was hurt and set out some of those games.
That's true.
I don't think if AD, I don't think with the pieces now, I don't think anybody can outsmart LeBron in the West. I think somebody in Phoenix gonna get hurt, and I got LeBron coming out the West, and I think AD becomes Finals MVP.
Hey, hey, y'all heard him. He got it on tape.
And I think after they win the championship, Kyrie go to the Lakers this summer.
That'd be nasty.
And I think that's the best place for Kyrie. Mental, win or lose, KD move. I think the 76ers come out the East.
Mm-hmm.
I got James Harden actually stepping up, winning at least two games for them each round, scoring 30 or 40. If he win me two games each round,
That's not far off.
if he could do that, he's the X factor in my opinion. I don't think it's the back. I think if James Harden could win two games going on, I think the Sixers can make it out. Now,
I like that. I like that.
with what was your last verdict, bro?
My last verdict was it was I want to see what LeBron do, and I just forgot that quick.
What is it? You said you want to see what LeBron do.
I want to see what LeBron do. That's gonna tell me what stage of his career he in, and must watch
Oh yeah,
series. in the first round.
Golden State.
Only because that's free league pass right there. That's free league pass. I really want to dissect if the Kings are legit or not.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this. I got the Warriors. It's my final verdict. I got the Warriors sweeping the Kings first round.
Just like that. He said,
The
just
Kings might get one game.
all right. And my final verdict is KD gonna show the world that if you got a built team, just need him to win a ring. Hire him to run a ring. He is a championship ring mercenary. That's my verdict on KD. They winning the chip.
Over my
I don't think he
lifetime of
stay with,
watching
I don't think he
basketball,
stay with any other team more than 3 years. He gonna bounce from championship contender, championship contender. He is the ring mercenary. Put it on a t-shirt.
put it on a t-shirt. Put it on a put it on a t-shirt.
Hmm.
Honestly speaking, bro, I won't lie to you. He's a ring mercenary. I never seen him actually close a series in a sense of closing a big game.
That's
I
why.
never seen. It's all blowouts.
That's why I said that team gotta be pre-packaged already.
You right. You right.
If you can show him an Amazon ready to ship team, he winning a chip.
So what you saying is Phoenix got a 1 or 2 year window
Yep.
to win right now. If they don't win this year,
He don't.
next year they last year.
Hmm. And think about it.
That's facts. That's facts, bro.
Think about it. The Suns
They
went.
got 2 years.
The Suns went to the finals last year,
They did.
didn't they? Didn't the Bucks beat the Suns last year in the finals?
They did.
Turbo
No,
sweat.
no, 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 no. Golden State won. That was the year before. You think
Oh
about if you think about
well,
COVID, that mess everybody up, bro.
well. In the past 3 year window, the Suns went to the finals, and they still pretty much got the skeleton of their team. They had to give up a little bit to get KD, but KD plug up them holes they had to give up to get him.
I agree, bro. That's the verdict. Get the
That's the
gavel.
verdict. That's the verdict. Court adjourned on that one, bro.
Court adjourned. Hey y'all, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to this channel, man. Hope y'all enjoy the podcast.